Weiter Stream in Folge. Habe ich auch schon länger nicht mehr gemacht. Ja, wir machen weiter AFK Journey. Ein Stündchen habe ich vor, dem Spielchen noch zu geben. Hat sich ja interessant angelassen. Gucken, wie es weitergeht. Ja, und dann will ich, wie gestern eigentlich angekündigt, ein Ründchen da dieses Way Down spielen. Irgendwie mit der Katze. Da glaube ich aber halte ich nicht lange durch. Bin recht bei so Sachen nicht gerade frusttolerant irgendwie. Aber ich gucke es mir mal an. Ja, und danach habe ich vor, noch als Absacker noch ein bisschen weiter bei meinem Farm Manager zu spielen. Das macht Spaß. Ja, das ist der Plan für heute. Dann wünsche ich viel Spaß. Ich tue das Mikro wieder erstmal weg. Und falls sich was ergibt, erzähle ich was. Ja, falls es so ruhig ist wie gestern, ist auch nicht verkehrt, kann ich in Ruhe zocken. Ja, das ist der Plan. Ich mache jetzt die Musik wieder laut. Ach ja, der Plan ist, ich will versuchen, auf Level 60 zu kommen. Gucken, wie weit wir schaffen.
Oh, good morning. The stars sparkle ever more brilliantly.
Hey, the medicine's more potent, so the price needs...
Shield for others for the light day. The General has asked me to protect you. Not that you need it.
You desire an audience.
Hey, you alright? Be more careful.
The Gruglins are even more erratic than usual. Could these grapes be the reason? What kind of grapes can send these creatures into such a frenzy?
Hibernate.
I'm convinced the change in weather caused the Southville grape yields to plummet.
So Lord Franz wanted to seize land in Northville.
I've tried those grapes, and they're really not very good.
From my understanding, most of these grapes are purchased by the Adamant Syndicate.
Adamant Syndicate. Yes, I heard about them in the capital. A merchant guild that grew quite powerful recently.
Yes, the Adamant Syndicate is a famous merchant guild in Esperia. They've been looking to surpass us and establish a monopoly. In the past, the Mithril Consortium hardly took notice of them. But now, they're almost on even footing with us. It pains me to say it, but I must admit that they are extremely talented when it comes to doing business. I, however, have no interest in these grapes, as only the nobility can afford them. I only care about the wheat production in Northville. When the wheat is ground into flour and baked into bread, its deliciousness has the potential to reach every single home in Esperia. But with the weather growing colder by the day, there's no telling what will become of Ryham. It's possible that this year's harvest, however poor, was the final gift these lands had to offer.
No way! We're gonna put a stop to this crazy weather and bring the warmth back to Ryham.
That's right! And we'll start by finding the real culprit. Chippy won't forgive anyone who burns down the fields that Magister Merlin worked so hard to protect.
You two are awfully spirited today. We heard what the furballs had to say. What do you think? Though I suppose anyone would be upset after seeing the destruction of something they once protected. Relax. Forget I said anything.
Can you youngsters be a little more low-key? I remember your faces. You were there when we were putting out the fires. You're back here to investigate what happened, right? I may be old and forgetful, but I assure you that the people you're describing don't live in Northville. Come to think of it, I think Hank saw some outsiders around in the wheat fields that evening. But I'm not sure if those are the people you're looking for. Hank is the only fisherman around these parts. He's got no interest in farming, so he spends his days fishing. If you want to talk to him, keep heading north along the river, and you'll find him up at the lake. Oh, poor Hank's been really worried lately, ever since this cold weather froze the lake over. I don't know the details. You'll have to ask Hank.
Magister, you absolutely have to try this. I've never had tastier bread in my life. The taste, the texture, the aroma, everything about it is perfect. Not even magic could make something this delicious.
Take as much as you'd like. My name is Truman, and I'm the chief of Ryham. Consider this a welcome, my travel-weary friends.
We're very grateful for the bread, Chief Truman. I can only imagine the complexity of the recipe required to make something this amazing. If you don't mind, could you share the exact formula with me? I need the flour to water ratio, proper kneading techniques, and the exact baking time.
You're getting ahead of yourself, young lady. This bread doesn't need a special recipe. The special taste comes from the wheat itself. Many years ago, the legendary mage Merlin saved Ryham from the clutches of hypofiends. A powerful spell was cast, and the weather became as warm as autumn all year round.
But I don't sense any trace of magic in the bread at all.
That's because there are none in there. All Magister Merlin did was extend the comfortable season of autumn in these parts. These loaves of bread are the results of the hard work of our farmer and the gratitude we have for the great Merlin.
But those things wouldn't affect the taste.
I understand this. Where I come from, nature responds to the hearts of the people. The breeze we hear when we greet and embrace our loved ones is different from the breeze we hear when we say goodbye.
I don't understand what you're saying, young man. But I still remember the words Merlin said to me that day. He loved the sight of the autumn wind blowing through the waves of grain. He hoped it would never fade.
That's my role model. Words of poetry to my ears.
Really?
Before Lord Franz did away with Southville's wheat fields, this golden land was even bigger. If you'd seen it, you would know why Merlin loved the beautiful countryside around here. A pity Lord Franz replaced Southville's wheat crop with grapes. With how long I have left, I wonder if I'll ever see those golden fields again.
Now that you mention it.
Oh, come on. Don't forget what we came here for. We have to keep searching for who's behind the fire at Northville. Let's go.
Please let me join the investigation. These loaves of bread are the embodiment of Magister Merlin's compassion and the hard work and gratitude of the village. I won't forgive anyone who tries to destroy that. Please let me do something to help the place that Magister Merlin once protected.
Why do people keep looking for me? Before the fire, I have no idea what you're talking about. If you're here to interrogate me, just save your breath. Lord Franz didn't send you? Then that's all the more reason for me not to say anything. Since I've already been paid, don't expect me to say anything. Huh. I probably shouldn't have said that. I'll split a portion of my take if you promise not to tell Lord Franz. Instead of pestering me here, why don't you go look around where the fire happened? If you find something, Lord Franz might even reward you.
What happened? Who's that? You were talking to him for a long time.
A fisherman. He knows something, but he doesn't want to talk.
Oh no. At this rate, the evidence may be covered in snow before we find anything. Weren't you investigating the strange weather in Ryham? Any progress? Do you think he knew you were investigating and is purposefully interfering? If so, someone else may have discovered your true identity. Along with the fire, it's possible that the falling snow was also part of their plan.
What are you whispering about?
Hey, keep those bunny ears out of our conversation. We don't have much time.
Oh, I was about to tell you all something, but after Larson's interruption, I've completely forgotten what it was. I'm terribly sorry. You see, before you all arrived, I conducted an experiment here, and the results were completely beyond my expectations. In my experiment, I discovered that Merlin's ward is gradually weakening.
Weakening?
Yes. Not only that, I discovered that another maid attempted to restore the ward, but could not stop it from weakening.
No! How could this be?
Sir Chippy! As a member of the Lyceum, I would never report something unless I was sure.
But how is that possible? No one's ever been able to dispel Merlin's magic.
As an ardent student of magic and all of Merlin's works, I am also in total disbelief. However, I can assure you that I am telling the truth.
Brazen hot magic. I wonder...
I was thinking the same thing. I'm no mind reader. Some things can be reasoned out. Also, after spending this much time together, I can guess what you're thinking.
Tell us, Balin. Who do you think tried to restore Merlin's ward?
Muriel, the Scarlet Sorceress. After being accused of starting the fire, she refused to explain why she was there. There must be something stopping her from telling us. If she was trying to repair the ward, she probably didn't want everyone to know that it was weakening.
I have no idea what any of you are talking about.
Chippy doesn't know either. Strange weather, the fire, the grapes, and now someone is trying to fix Merlin's ward. Oh no! Chippy's brain hurts. Chippy can't figure this out.
Right now, we're still missing that last piece of evidence. I have a feeling that everything will fall into place once we find the...
Then what are we still waiting for?
So, guten Abend. Gerade als ich das Mikro ausgemacht habe, kommt der Glasi. Guten Abend. Ich hoffe, dir geht's gut. Mir geht's heute eigentlich auch gut soweit. Ich bin ein bisschen müde, habe schlecht geschlafen. Diese Nacht war irgendwie regnerisch und dann Gewitter und so. Aber ich bin einigermaßen fit und ich mache weiter hier das Sponsoring hier von AFK Journey. Ich weiß nicht, PC hast du ja keinen, ne? Kannst du mir wohl nicht helfen. Ansonsten gilt weiterhin immer noch auf den Link klicken. Ausrufezeichen steht auch, glaube ich, oben angeheftet. Downloaden am PC. Gerne dann installieren und wie man sieht, man kann es eigentlich recht angenehm zocken, finde ich, das Spiel. Gerne bis Level 30, 60, 90, 120, 140 spielen. Da kriege ich dann eine Kleinigkeit für. Es kann sogar passieren, wenn irgendwer was Spezielles macht, das darf ich irgendwie, glaube ich, nicht verraten, irgendwie, dass ich sogar Subs von denen geschenkt bekomme. Aber ja, dazu müsste es halt jemand machen. Vielleicht, wenn du jemanden kennst, quasi irgendwie, der einen PC hat und der Zeit hat irgendwie, kannst du dem ja davon erzählen, von dem Link hier. Also das muss über den Link hier passieren. Wie gesagt, Ausrufezeichen, AFK Journey oder was, steht auch in einem Titel drin. Oder auf den Link klicken, der im Chat steht. Oder unterm Stream müsste eigentlich auch ein Button sein. Ist eigentlich. Würde ich mich freuen, Glasi, wenn du da vielleicht jemanden... Ja. Gut, ich mache das Mikro jetzt wieder aus, weil das Problem ist, der Ton ist zu laut, wenn die reden, dann ist das Mikro doppelt. Da habe ich gestern gar nicht drauf geachtet. Ist bestimmt doof. Deswegen mache ich jetzt das Mikro aus. Und wenn sich irgendwas ergibt, gestern haben wir noch viel Ruhe gehabt, brauchte ich gar nicht so viel erzählen. Dann mache ich das Mikro wieder an, oder beziehungsweise ich schiebe es jetzt auch weg, dann habe ich auch einen besseren Blick. So. So ist mein Plan für heute. Ich wünsche auf jeden Fall. Wir machen das jetzt ein Stündchen, so bis 12 ist mein Plan. Dann will ich kurz in das eine Spiel reingucken, wo man mit der Katze da vom Hochhaus runtergeht. Und dann möchte ich gerne ein bisschen Farm Manager. Es gibt kein Spiel, was mich gerade mehr entspannt als der Runde. Egal. Gut, ich zocke jetzt mal fröhlich weiter. Die Glasie ist, glaube ich, gar nicht mehr da. Habe ich wieder für mich alleine geredet. Wird es jemals jemand mitbekommen, was ich da gesagt habe? Oder habe ich wieder einfach nur vor die Wand geredet? Ich weiß es nicht. Ja, bis dann. Guck mal, da kommt doch noch eine Antwort. Hat er gesagt? Doch, bin da, aber ich bin hier bei... Ach, du bist am Zocken. Ja, viel Spaß. Ja, will ich eigentlich auch noch mal spielen die nächsten Tage. Da muss ich aber einigermaßen fit sein, besonders wenn ich mit dir spielen will. Du willst ja bestimmt nicht nur 1, 2 Runden spielen. Für viel länger spiele ich das nicht. Wenn ich Fortnite spiele, spiele ich 1 oder 2 Runden. Oder fahre 3, 4 Rennen Auto und dann ist wieder Schluss. Aber ich könnte auch noch ein paar Level gebrauchen. Wenn ich weiter fit bin, also momentan heute ist besser als gestern, dann habe ich Hoffnung, die nächsten Tage auch wieder zu streamen. Dann können wir auch vielleicht mal ein Rundchen Fortnite machen. Ich wünsche auf jeden Fall viel Spaß. Und jetzt wieder so, wie ihr plant. Ich mache das Mikro aus, wenn es sich weitergibt. Mache ich wieder an.
Are you lost? Follow me. Shine star. Well, victory is deserved.
Lord Franz is in cahoots with bandits and standing in our way to the truth.
It looks like our hard work is starting to pay off. We're all thinking the same thing, right? This fire had nothing to do with magic or with any mage. Although fire elementals did appear, it was after the fire started. The fire may have attracted them. Someone else sparked the fire before they showed up. The real culprits were those people we saw in Southville before, Lord Franz's henchmen. Disguised as locals, they infiltrated the village and set fire to the wheat.
The villagers already had a poor harvest due to the cold weather. If Lord Franz burned that wheat, then what are the villagers supposed to sell? That's their only source of income. I can't believe he would resort to such underhanded means just to force Northville to plant his grapes.
While everything is pointing to Lord Franz right now, I think it's still too early to confront him. What we need to do is learn more about those weird grapes.
I've made a preliminary analysis regarding this, if everyone will listen. The magic that surrounds Northville is as clear and pure as spring water, while the magic in Southville, on the other hand, is as thick and muddy as a swamp. The biggest difference between the two is their crops. I suspect that those grapes are responsible for polluting the magic in that area. To test my hypothesis, I'd like to return to Southville to gather some samples.
How are you going to do that when Lord Franz is guarding those grapes so closely? Unless... Miss Cassidy, don't tell me you plan on stealing some.
It's not stealing if it's for research purposes. Besides, I'm only doing this to get closer to the truth. I only need a single tiny grape. No one will ever know it's missing. Then I'll take my leave. May Dura protect you.
Sorry to interrupt, everyone, but I must be going. Muriel is still being held captive by General Hogan. I need to return to Hollystone and clear her of any wrongdoing. But more importantly, I need to apologize to her in person. Lord Franz was the real culprit all along, and I am partly to blame for all of the suffering she has endured.
General Hogan will want to know more about what's happening here. I need to make a trip back to Hollystone as well. Lord Franz will never admit to starting the fire. He holds a lot of power around here. Getting him to confess is something that needs to be discussed with the General. Thanks for the hard work. I'll treat you to whatever you want back in Hollystone. And don't worry, it'll be on the General's dime.
You look tired, friend. I know you've been working hard. Tell me, have you made any new discoveries? So Lord Franz was behind the fire. From behind the scenes, he's been using his wealth to make his puppets do his bidding.
That's exactly what I was afraid of. Unfortunately, there's not enough evidence to charge Lord Franz. Even if we bring witnesses to testify against him, all he has to do is feign ignorance and render our accusations meaningless. We need more conclusive proof, something that even he won't be able to deny.
Before that, let me bring Miss Muriel here first. Now that we know she's not the culprit, she shouldn't be locked up. She got blamed for this. She deserves to know the truth.
Oh my. This is quite the crowd.
I know you don't want to see me right now, Miss Muriel, but I would like to apologize for unjustly accusing you earlier. You see, all of this is...
It's fine. No apologies needed. If anything, I should thank you. If it wasn't for you, he wouldn't be running around for my sake. Isn't that right? I knew it. I know you have questions, but let's meet elsewhere to talk. The gardens to the northwest, maybe. My favorite flowers grow there. And do remember to come alone. Just the two of us. Think of it like a date.
Did she just say date? Hammy, what's a date? What? Don't ask something silly like that, Chippy.
We should return to the heroic order, Valen. You had something important to report, didn't you?
Not really. Hey, General! Why are you dragging me away?
Wow, it seems like something interesting is happening. Don't worry, I'll keep my ears nice and shut. I swear to Miss Arte that I won't eavesdrop.
You came. You look like you have hundreds of questions to ask me. Just ask. I'm in a good mood. You might even get some answers this time. The ward. So even you're saying it's a ward. It seems you've completely forgotten about the past. From what I understand, this is no mere ward. I once promised a person long ago that no matter who asked, I would never divulge the truth about this. It's something very important. I can say no more. All I can say is that someone is interfering with it. Sadly, I tried, but I couldn't stop it. I'm not sure. The culprits covered their tracks, and I couldn't find any clues. I can't answer that right now. You've asked enough questions. Now, what do you think about the location of our date? Back then, this person would sit here all day and gape. You guess. If you're right, I'll give you a prize. That's a disappointing answer. You'll know if you guessed right next time we meet. And trust me, there will sometime soon, I'm sure.
In any case, my lady is tending to important business. You may take your leave now, Lord Frank.
Wait! Tell me what you want. I'll give you a...
Please excuse me. I have to leave to attend some other...
There are some things money can't. It seems you're still having trouble understanding that, Lord.
You lot again. Such an unseemly group.
It seems like you're the one being treated like a pest. She wouldn't even...
Silence, you vermin. God! Scum like you have no business roaming around these civilized streets.
Are you lost? Follow me.
Just as I expected.
Lady Vala, it's been quite difficult to get a meeting with...
You've got some nerve, Lord Franz. Is this how you respond when someone has no time to meet with?
Oh, you misunderstand, my lady. These miscreants were the ones who started the fight, not I.
My noble lady, your eyes are as clear and brilliant as the...
I care little. If you wish to continue this farce, I demand that you do it elsewhere. If even...
Please don't be upset, my lady. It breaks my heart to see a frown on a face as beautiful and
I beg your pardon, sir. While you do not wear the armor of the heroic order, am I right? Why is someone like you getting involved in petty disputes such as this?
What do you mean, my lady?
Spying, secrets, gossip-mongering. The solitaries are known to be masters of deception. The heroic order...
Then it is I who have taken the liberty.
There. Now you sound much more...
Hey, Magister! Even though that lady was talking to Valen, why does it feel like she's been staring at you all this time? I totally agree! Oh, she finally looked away. Her stare is so sharp, like a dagger.
Now then, Lord Franz. What could be so urgent that...
My lady, I merely wish to extend an invitation. This year's harvest of the gem vine was quite good. I will host a banquet.
I see. Now, if that is all, I'd like to go get some rest. I wish you all a pleasant day and safe travels.
Have you been following me?
Why do you ask? Does the idea frighten you? There are only two kinds of people who receive this kind of special treatment from the heroic order. The first are important figures like him over here. The second are greedy, no-good criminals like you.
Ha! claim this man is a person of import. With neither wealth nor title, what makes him any different from the rest of the common rabble?
You bonehead! Do you know who you're talking to? The person standing in front of you is none other than the great and mighty
Chippy! Stop covering my...
Just calm down, Hammy. How can I calm down when someone insults the Magister like...
Summoning a couple of talking hairballs? All mages are mad. Every last one of you.
You seem to have some experience with mages, Lord Franz. Did you hear that a mage summoned fire elementals in Raihan on the night of the fire?
Huh! Insinuate all you want. It'll give you a chance to use that crusty... Don't overestimate yourselves. Making an enemy out of me is the worst thing you can do.
That man's arrogance knows no bounds. He's been exposed, and yet he acts like not. What's this golden banquet that he mentioned just now? He's throwing...
Didn't hear about that. Lord Franz's manner is...
So why would he suddenly want to throw a banquet now? My thoughts exactly. Something doesn't. If we attend the banquet, we might find some... Did you see that gold invitation he gave to the lady? Rick...
I think I may know someone who can do that for us. Yes, that young man could be our ticket in. We should go see him at the...
Have you finished speaking to Miss Muriel? I truly hope she can find it in her heart to forgive me. Wonderful! We have a saying in our family. On the road, everyone is a customer. The Mithril Consortium cannot afford to lose...
You only talk in business terms, don't you? Anyway, did you happen to receive a gold...
Do you mean this? It just arrived. I didn't...
Excellent! Thanks to our friend here, we have a chance of getting... Although my orders are to protect him, for the sake of our investigation, I will serve as...
Wait. Would all of Lord Franz's invitations bear a single person's name? Meaning only that person is invited to attend.
That crafty old man. Unfortunately, we don't have the time to forge...
Forge?
What? Did you think that the heroic order was above using tricks like that? However, like I said, we don't have the time. I was thinking the same thing.
Then let us go together. If anything should happen...
I won't say no to any help you can provide, but don't expect us to pay you back or anything.
How could I? I just want to help. Besides...
He sure knows how to butter people up. Now that we've decided on a plan, let's start getting ready. Once we're ready, we'll leave immediately.
Are you lost? Follow me.
Just as I expected.
Time starts.
Well, victory is deserved.
It's time to show you my moves. Just as I expected.
Divine shield protects me!
The constellations guide us to victory.
It's time to show you my moves. Just as I expected.
Divine shield protects me!
Just as I expected.
Come out, my servant, and fight for me.
Just as I expected.
Come out, my servant, and fight for me. Well, victory is deserved.
Hey, you all right? Be more careful. Shield for others. Who?
Great materials are everywhere.
The General has asked me to protect you. Not that you need it.
You desire.
Shield for... Hey, you alright? Be more careful. Shield for others, armor for myself. Let... Sir,
I come to protect.
Come out, my son, and fight for me! Well, victory is deserved.
I come to protect.
Just as I expected.
I apologize for my tardiness. Is everyone all right?
It definitely gave us a challenge.
Yes, and I wanted to share my...
Judging from your expression,
I wanted to research gem-vine grapes to explain the differing flows of I'm sure you know, Magister, that these grapes confuse...
I can personally attest to
Because gem-vine grapes are anything, but every single grape contains powerful... If my analysis is correct, then with a little... And because they're grapes, they can still be used to make things like...
Could all of this have something...
Dark mages. I've heard of them before, but Lord Franz doesn't look like he can use magic at all.
It's possible that Lord Franz is working with... We need to hurry. Lord Franz will be in even more trouble if he manages to take...
Divine shield protects me!
Well, victory is deserved.
It's time to show you my moves. Just as I expected.
Quick! More earth!
Well, victory is deserved.
Who's my next prey?
Time for work again.
with experience, a bit of luck.
Good defense and offense.
Well, victory is deserved.
Shield for others, armor for myself. Let's get started.
Hallo? Hier. Big Raid gleich. Von wem? Kennen wir dich? Ah, Black Jumper. Ich hab's geahnt. Guten Abend. Ja, danke schön, mein Lieber. Ihr habt aber lang für eure Verhältnisse gemacht, oder? Bis nach 12. Was habt ihr Schönes gemacht? Ich habe vorhin Kurs geguckt, irgendwie Among Us, ne? Oder was gab es? Auf Fortnite? Ja, auf jeden Fall Dankeschön. Ja, ich mache hier gerade noch ein hab Sponsoring. AFK Journey heißt das Spiel. Vielleicht hat einer von euch ja Lust, da mal mit. Der Link müsste oben im Chat sein. Außerdem Ausrufezeichen AFK Journey, glaube ich. Und unterm Stream ist, glaube ich, auch noch ein Link dazu. Da das Spiel gerne downloaden, installieren und gerne ein Rundchen zocken. Also mir macht Spaß. Ja. Wenn er da gewisse Level schafft, irgendwie, ich glaube Level 30 oder was ist ein Ziel, 60, 90 und so weiter. Das dauert aber ein Weile. Ich bin jetzt gerade ungefähr um die 40 irgendwie. Ich habe ja schon 2 Abende gespielt. Aber das Downloaden, installieren und vielleicht mal anspielen oder so, wird mir schon eine Freude machen. Denn das Coole ist, wenn man da so gewisse Sachen erreicht, dann schenken die einem sogar Subs, habe ich gesehen. Aber dazu muss man das erreichen. Müsstest du vielleicht auch mal Black Jumper gucken, ob du da Sponsoring-Angebote hast beim Monetarisierung. Ist vielleicht auch nicht verkehrt. AFK Journey zusammengeschrieben, so wie das eben da im Titel steht. Da kommt aber im Endeffekt das, was da oben angeheftet ist. Also Download und dann den Link halt. Ja, würdet ihr mir eine Freude machen. Ja, ansonsten, ich wollte eigentlich auch nur so ein Stündchen das hier jetzt noch machen. Ich hatte groß angekündigt, weiß ich nicht, ich schaffe hier Level 60 irgendwie jetzt heute noch in einer Stunde. Aber ich komme nicht so richtig voran. Man braucht irgendwie gewisse Aufrüstzeugs hier irgendwie, was ich aber nicht so bekomme hier von den AFK-Belohnungen. Daher muss man sich irgendwie... Man muss das Spiel halt einfach irgendwie laufen lassen oder eben, das ist auch, glaube ich, wenn man es nicht spielt. Und dann kann man sich alle naslang hier so Zeugs abholen und damit kann man die dann upgraden. Ja, aber das dauert dann doch. Also Level, wie gesagt, Level 30 oder was, das ging richtig zackig, aber langsam wird schon zäher, deswegen. Ja, ich mache noch ein paar Minütchen, weil ihr ja jetzt gerade gekommen seid, damit ihr euch das Spiel anguckt und begeistert seid, das downzuladen bestimmt. Ja, und dann wollte ich irgendwie, das ist ein neues Spiel, wo du mit der Katze das Hochhaus runterläufst. Das ist quasi das Gegenteil von dem Only Up irgendwie. Da wollte ich gleich noch reinschauen. Aber ein paar Minütchen machen wir das noch. Ja, meistens nur Mobile Games. Ja, das ist diesmal aber umgekehrt. Diesmal ist es nur für PC. Also, ich weiß nicht, ob ihr es downloaden könnt. Bestimmt, wenn er jetzt am Handy oder am Pad macht. Das zählt aber nicht. Das zählt irgendwie nur... Muss man Cam ein bisschen drehen hier irgendwie. Es zählt irgendwie nur, wenn man das am PC macht. Da immer der Pferdefuß. Da ist immer irgendwas bei. Wenn das machst, du verdienst nichts, aber die verdienen. Na, ich weiß es nicht. Vielleicht kriege ich ja 5 Euro oder was, wenn überhaupt. So. Hier musste ich warten, bis ich hier Level freigeschaltet war. Da kann man jetzt den Kampf machen.
Present. Your command.
Ja, so ist das. Und was habt ihr Schönes gemacht beim Backjump?
Good defense and offense.
Ach ja, ich mache zwischendurch immer das Mikro aus, weil der Sound so laut ist und da so viel gesprochen wird, dass da dauernd, wie heißt es? Ne? Dass es dauernd übers Mikro auch noch zu hören ist, was der sagt, wenn ich zu faul bin, das Headset anzuziehen. Daher mache ich zwischendurch immer das Mikro aus. Wenn irgendwas ist, sagt er Bescheid, ne, dann antworte ich. Gut, dann mache ich es erstmal wieder aus. So, da hätte ich es eigentlich gar nicht so lange ausmachen müssen. Sieht nicht gut aus. Ich komme nicht mehr voran. Das ist ja doof. Obwohl ich eigentlich vom Level her gut genug bin, aber... Ja, es wäre ja auch langweilig, wenn das alles immer so ohne Probleme gehen würde, aber... Ich bin eigentlich zufrieden. Also ich hätte eigentlich mich gefreut, wenn ich jetzt noch Level 60 geschafft hätte heute. Aber, ist nicht schlimm. Weil ich noch zeigen könnte, das habe ich gestern angehabt hier. Das ist das, glaube ich. Moment. Müsste gleich kommen. Da kommt's. AFK Journey, da kann man theoretisch sich das auch reinziehen. Irgendwie. Und das ist der Stand momentan. Also irgendwie 20 Leute sollten das installieren oder ja, nur anderes Zeug. Man kann auch Sachen kaufen irgendwie. Das will ich jetzt nicht zwingend. Aber ja, so Installationen wären schön ein paar. Würde mich freuen. Weiß nicht, ob du Zeit hast, Black Jumper morgen. Kann man auf jeden Fall. Deswegen, das heißt ja AFK Journey. Ich glaube, das kann man auch einfach so nebenher laufen lassen. Also theoretisch das hier, was da läuft, was jetzt automatisch läuft und ich dann zocken kann. Das kann man theoretisch die ganze Zeit laufen lassen, dann kriegt man hier das Zeugs und damit kann man dann seine Helden upgraden. Dann wird man immer stärker und dann geht es immer weiter und weiter und weiter. Man kriegt auch 1000 Sachen, jeder, der da Spaß dran hat, hier sich die Belohnung abzuholen und weiß ich nicht was. Man ist auf jeden Fall beschäftigt. Wenn man Langeweile hat, ist das eigentlich genau das Richtige. Ja, aber gut. Das soll es eigentlich erstmal hier mit AFK Journey gewesen sein. Ich mache ein ganz kurzes Päuschen, das ist technisch bei mir auch am einfachsten. Also ich gehe auf den Pausenschirm, mache das Spiel aus und mache das andere an. Wenn das läuft, bin ich dann wieder da. Ja? Also bitte nicht weglaufen. Außer ihr seid müde, dann wünsche ich eine gute. Bis gleich.